Alright, very soon, Kendrick Lamar is about to press that switch in hip-hop that nobody else can. That's because, after such a long wait with Playboi Carti finally keeping his word and dropping his new album, I Am Music the Anticipation has reached a whole new level of madness. At this stage, it's basically confirmed that Kendrick Lamar will be featured on this album. Based on what we're hearing around the industry, especially from Drake's camp, there's a clear sense of concern about whatever Kendrick is about to unleash onto the rap world. And honestly, for us as hip-hop fans, this might become one of the most incredible moments we've ever seen. But before we dig any deeper into this, before we figure out just how much hip-hop is about to shift with this new release, please remember to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Now, regarding the first brand new track from Kendrick Lamar, we'll be hearing in 2023, a first since his Super Bowl appearance. The stakes couldn't be higher in terms of attention and excitement surrounding it as a whole. Playboi Carti's I Am Music was already one of the most eagerly awaited hip-hop projects in ages. Adding Kendrick to it transforms this moment into something that may well become one of the biggest hip-hop events we've witnessed in a very long time. When you consider what Kendrick's career run has been like up to now, saying quite a bit. The clues leading up to the collaboration, let's talk about how we even found out this was happening. First, people, myself included, began to suspect that Carti might have a mind-blowing feature on one of the I Am Music tracks. DJ academics and others close to him spent hours talking to Carti, listening to a ton of new music and hearing about collaborations. They mentioned artists like Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Future, the major names you might anticipate. But they also hinted there was a feature so enormous they couldn't reveal it. Given the big deals in hip-hop, this secret guest could only be Kendrick Lamar or Drake, two giants of the game who are very much considered the leading figures right now. Soon after, Kirko was the one who put it out there that Kendrick Lamar would actually appear on I Am Music. Now, while that single mention might not have been enough to confirm anything on its own, Kirko also accurately predicted the album's time frame, so it was clear they had reliable inside info. For long, everyone started buzzing about the surreal idea of Kendrick and Carti on the same track. Even those who might be on the fence agreed it was wild. DJ Academics was discussing Carti's new album at length and saw Kirko's announcement. Finally said, yes, that was indeed the colossal feature he'd hinted at. The funny part is that Ake seemed like he really didn't want to shift the conversation back to Kendrick, even while talking about I Am Music. Still, he ended up confirming that Kendrick is set to say a lot on that song. Ake was pretty down about it, clearly indicating that the track wouldn't help Drake or anyone else who might be on the losing end of this rap battle. Why this matters, no. While it seems surprising on paper, a Kendrick-Carti collab might actually make sense. There have been rumors floating around for a while that the two of them linked up or possibly even shot a music video. From a broad industry standpoint, Kendrick has adopted the role of hip-hop's leading figure, not just in terms of art, but as the voice of the entire music scene. He's always tried to evolve the genre further, doing something totally unexpected, like collaborating with Carti's exactly how you maintain that status, surprising everybody and pushing boundaries. Kendrick hinted at that goal throughout. Tracks like GNX, Squabble Up, and TV Off, basically saying he wasn't planning on letting up. He's determined to keep raising the bar. Right now, even with hits like Luther, Not Like Us, and TV Off dominating the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100, there are also other tracks of his hovering not far behind. So this new song could easily climb to number 1, especially with the hype both he and Carti bring. But beyond numbers, the impact might set off a whole new chapter in both Kendrick's career and the rap games something reminiscent of the shift caused by Like That. Another reason this collab is feasible is label alignment. Kendrick's PG Lang and TDE, previously, and Carti setup all fall under Interscope Records. This label connection might have streamlined the process of making and releasing the track. It also underscores what a massive cultural moment it's going to be. It's reaching across the entire music industry, not just hip-hop. Industry reactions and people like DJ Academics sound genuinely worried about how this will all shake out. Others, though, can't wait to see how it sounds. You have Travis Scott, The Weeknd Future, Metro Boomin, Mike Dean, and who knows? Who else involved in I Am Music? So the album shares a vibe with We Don't Trust You in some ways. With Kendrick now in the mix, the musical content will likely reach brand new heights. Of course, Carti is a different rapper from, say, Future. He's not known for direct lyrical disses. But it's going to be fascinating to see what kind of statement this album makes, especially because some of the big names on it are friendly with Drake, who clearly isn't in lockstep with Kendrick. On top of that, this is shaping up to be the biggest album drop of the year. If it sells and streams the way we think it will, particularly with a track list rumored to be 25 songs this release, could overshadow everything Drake tried to do with SSS for You. Drake's album is already slipping on the charts, and GNX Kendrick's project has been outperforming it with half the songs. Add in new Carti tracks featuring The Weeknd, Travis, and, of course, Kendrick. And Drake's album could fall further than we've ever seen. A potential game changer when you step back and look at the bigger picture: Kendrick versus Drake. The Super Bowl, Drake's fading chart presence, Carti's own backstory, it all collides with this one album. Symbolically, this album might carry. On Where We Don't Trust You left off, showing us what's happened since that record's release almost a year ago. Yet it's also exciting purely because Carti's new music alone has fans hyped. And now that hype is multiplied by Kendrick's involvement. Once Kendrick's track drops, it could spark the entire movement that DJ Academics is dreading so much. Hip-hop might change yet again, right in front of us. Which is why this moment feels so electric. Let me know what you think about this Kendrick-Carti collab and what your predictions are for how it'll sound. None of us can say for sure exactly what to expect, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a more intriguing team-up in recent memory. If Kendrick follows through the way he has on his recent work, there's a good chance he'll outdo himself again, delivering a feature that's not just the best of the year, but one that leaves everyone else in the dust. And that's it for now. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss updates on this song and Carti's entire album. With all the excitement around I Am Music, you'll definitely want to keep up with the news. Finally, if you made it this far and want to see how, just as all this is happening, one of rap's biggest industry plants, Ian, may have ended his career with a terrible response to Tyler, the Creator. Check out the recommended video.